Orchid Maniacs, it's Yeva again, and today I'm gonna do a Miltoniopsis update, so let's take a closer look. So these are the two plants that we've repotted together, if you remember. If you don't, I'm gonna put an info card linking to the video that I've showed the repotting. And as you can see, the older one has already got a flower spike, and the new one that's in a really bad shape, well, it looks like it's actually dying because the new growth is starting to turn yellow. Well, sometimes you just can't save them, and that is that. But if you remember, this plant had no roots at all, and it is quite dehydrated, so probably it simply doesn't have enough strength to grow this new growth. But I've only paid €1 for it, so, well, it's not such a big loss. Of course it's sad to lose a plant, but sometimes you just can't do anything. And on the same note, this is the other plant that was in a bad shape, and it also had no roots. You haven't seen me repotting this one because I've repotted them all the same day. I didn't want to bore you with a long video. I mean, video was long enough already, so yeah. And it has two new growths that look really good, so I'm hopeful that it will grow some roots, because it looks quite good. It doesn't look all that dehydrated or anything, and it's quite a big plant, so it should do great. Now I've also got another old Miltoniopsis that isn't really doing much other than maturing its new growth, and I don't see any flower spikes yet, so I'm not gonna talk about it now. And I've also got two new plants that are from the same batch as those two, but they had some roots, even though not very much, not many, I mean. And one of them is spiking, and the spike is quite advanced, and I've actually just noticed that it has a second spike coming, and the spike is a little bit twisted, but that's what happens when you grow in the Miltoniopsis in the household environment with fairly low humidity, because they really like high humidity environments. They're not very good household plants. And, well, even though I have a humidifier, I don't think it's coping very well. Of course, they are growing better than they did last year, but I think that they still need a higher humidity. And as for this plant, well, I don't see anything yet, so maybe it's gonna take some time. The only thing that I'm noticing, well, Miltoniopsis tend to grow accordion-shaped growths if they don't get enough humidity, but they also can do that so-called oncidium thing when they don't open the new leaves. So the leaves look like that, and they seem like they are stuck together, and they can grow. Or maybe I'm gonna show you in this one. It's bigger a little bit. So as you can see, the leaf is stuck. If you try to open it, it opens quite easily, but it doesn't open on its own. So that's another indication of low humidity in your environment. So yeah, well, I'm happy at least I'm gonna see some blooms, even though I'm gonna lose one plant most probably, but I'm gonna have 5 Miltoniopsis in my collection now. So I would like to encourage you to try Miltoniopsis if you haven't tried them, and even if you're not very successful with them, try them again, because, well, they are really nice plants. They have wonderful blooms, they have wonderful scent, and if you get the watering regime right, you can really grow them quite successfully. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.